back to Watch Dogs 2. Today we're focusing on Home Sweet Home. This mission has been split into two parts due to its length, but if you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to not miss an upload. Now, as we go and look into the mission itself, find out what we need to do to start it, we need to head to the garage to meet Wrench. And here we are, just outside, heading in now, and I kind of thought we could talk to him from any angle, but apparently we have to walk around the long way. He won't let us talk to him through that little gap. But here we are. Let's speak to Wrench and see what we need to do.
Yo, Wrench.
Yo, M.
Damn, man. I hope you kept the receipts.
Hey, yo. Check out this fuckstick.
So tell us about Home 2.0.
Home systems are completely bulletproof. Your privacy is absolutely secure.
Bold claim, Steven. Aren't you worried hacker groups will see that as a challenge?
Well, say what you mean, Shirley. Dead sec. Now, if they want to go up against us, I invite them to try. Home 2.0 is an OS with teeth.
Yo, he called us out by name?
Yep.
He don't know who he fucking with. It's on now.
And that's why I've been trying to crack 2.0. There's just one teeny little problem.
What?
Here, hold this. Stand back. Great. Chip! It's a little hard to get out. Look, there's no point in trying to use the previous version's hardware to jack the new OS. Why? Because they changed the ports. Following the capital's guide to forced obsolescence. But luckily, a little birdie told me that 2.0 should be packing a farm-fresh 0 day.
Ooh, now that might just be a shame.
Damn right. And that is why you, my friend, are going to hijack me a 2.0 pre-order shipment before some do-gooder white hat tells Haum how to cock-block us.
You've got a weird relationship with technology. You know that, right?
He didn't mean it.
So we're helping Wrench, and to do that we need to find the delivery information first for him. So let us get to where we need to go, and here we are. And now we just need to find a way into this building.
Okay, I'm at Haum's distribution center.
Great. Okay, so take a look around for a computer, one of those old crap box ones. Now, Haum stores their schedules based on number plate destination combinations, like some kind of barely literate moron. If that moron was, you know, a company.
Good to know. I'll see what I can find.
So we're looking for delivery information, and we should find it on a computer in here somewhere. Now, I don't know if there's any enemies inside or any guards or anything, so I think the quadcopter comes out first. Let's have a look inside, see if we can scout it out. There's no point rushing in just in case there's something in there that shouldn't be. Does look clear so far though. Doesn't actually seem to be any guards around. And we have a locked door. Okay. So we've got to figure out the way inside. There is a little hatch there. So we should be able to unlock that. There we go. It's just where is this? There's got to be a key to open the door. We've just got to find out where that is. Now, from the outside, there is nothing there that gives us that information by the looks of it. At least there's no guards. There's no running off this time. We can actually deal with this. But there is a vent. Now, I wonder if that connects to the bit above the stairs. And if it does, then we can use the RC car to access the room, I believe. So let's get the RC car out, send it on its way. It's called the jumper, I know, it's just I like calling it the RC car. Little ode to Watch Dogs 1, I suppose. Up we go, jumping away. Okay, up these stairs as well. In we go. Now this is the hatch we saw from the outside, or the vent, I should say. Okay, we can open this. There we go. Now, what have we got? There is a terminal there which can unlock the closed network. Perfect. I think that's what we need to do then, is unlock that. It was at this moment I really confused myself. I didn't actually understand quite what I needed to do. There's the computer we need to hack, and I started pressing the wrong things. As you can see, I went to the camera outside, back to the jumper, and I just couldn't get my head around what I needed to do. I knew what I needed to do, I just couldn't do it. It was really weird, but anyway, we're back in the room. Let's unlock the door. And here we go. That should be the door unlocked. And now we can come inside. There we go, door open. Let's get Marcus inside now and actually crack on with this. It was some weird moment I had where I just couldn't click what I actually had to do. But we're going to hack the computer, see if we can find out this deliver information, and go from there.
Where are you? Got it. I got the list.
Okay, great. So now all you have to do is stroll over to the distribution center and match the number plate of one of their trucks to the one that's headed downtown.
Man, this is so analog.
I told you. Luddites.
So now we need to find the delivery truck and take it. So we've already started scouting out the area, just to see if there's anything we can figure out. And there is the truck. Okay, what have we got around it? That's always the interesting thing. There are a few guards here, as you'd expect for a delivery company, I suppose, as well, especially one of the electronics. Now we have a gate that we need to use to get out. We need a key to access that. There isn't a guard. I did see him. I think he's behind the container at the minute. So we need to find where that key will be. We've got a guy there that can call reinforcements. That's a little bit of a worry. We can remote drive the van, but I suppose there's no point until we can get access to that gate. So where is the person with the key? That's always the thing to think about. I pressed the wrong button. Apologies for the map coming up there. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's see. Have they got the key? No, not by the looks of it. Guy on the roof? No, he doesn't. He can call reinforcements, but he doesn't have the key. There was a guard next to the van, but I can't quite make out where he's gone. Bit concerning. Those guys don't have a key. No. They have money, so we'll take the money anyway. Might as well. Okay, what do we got? This key must be somewhere. There's the guard. No, and he's got nothing either, so that's not helpful. So, where will it be? There's several gates and all require a key. So we can't actually do anything until we can figure out where the key is and potentially take it. Let's check in all the individual people, because one of them's got the key, I would assume. There's no point rushing in just in case this goes wrong. And that's when I realised I could do this, and we can actually check where the key is ourselves. I always forget about this option, or quite a lot of time I do. And we can see the key, so it's moving, so that means it's someone. So can we get a closer look at where that guy is? We need a closer camera. Okay, so he is inside that building by the looks of things. If we can get him to come out. Otherwise we've got to get a lot closer. And I'd rather not, to be fair. Kind of need him to head towards somewhere, just so we can get a view on him. Maybe if we go further back and got a lower view, maybe. Can we see him from there? No, his site is in the back office, isn't it? Can't draw people to that. Or how? Yes, we did. So we've actually drawn him out. We need him to come out enough. We can take this key. We can. We now have the key to the gates. I could have rushed in. I kind of felt that would have been the worst thing we could do in terms of things going wrong. So we have the key to open the gate. I know there's stuff inside to pick up. We'll come back for that another time. There's no rush to get stuff like that. We have the key for the the actual gate, so the van can now leave, and that's the important part. So now we need to get across, and to do that, I think our best option is swimming. I can't see another way to get in there. There's a ladder right near us, so I'm assuming we take a little swim and we should be able to get across. This was me trying to figure out how to turn off this view. Yeah. The problem is, because we have so many games on the go, I try and record a block of each thing each time, each game, and then I go back to it after doing lots of other things instead of just playing one all the way through. Mainly because of hardware. Hard drive space on the PlayStation 5 is so limited. I can't record a massive amount, but I have so many different series on the go. And then I forget buttons, hence being stuck. So, we are now swimming across. We're going to try and get this van out of here. There is a guard we've got to be aware of. He is here somewhere. We've seen him a few times. So let's just keep an eye out for him. Can always zap him with a stun gun if need be. Let's get up the actual... Get up the ladder. Come on. Up the ladder. Come on. There we go. There he is. Just as we came up, he stood there. So...
I found the truck.
Great! And what are you waiting for? Smash and grab, my friend!
So, instructions from Wrench. Smash and grab. Let's take this guy out. And then we can just jump in the van and go. Because we've got the gate key, this shouldn't be too big a deal, I'm hoping. So, gate open, let's go. Now, as always, my driving is horrendous. In most games we play. So probably in advance. We are being shot at, which is a concern, but we're out. And we're away. That was a little bit smoother than I was expecting to. We are being chased. Reinforcements have been called. We do need to be aware. Now we are going to hit people after us.
I got the shipment and I'm inbound.
I'll ready the welcoming committee.
Okay. Just telling everyone else we got it as we crash into a tree. Not the most... not the best way of having a getaway drive, is it? Going straight into a tree and having to come to a complete standstill. But you know, we're still learning. There is a car on our tail, so we've got to try and lose them if we can. Now, we can do things in the road, like the drains and things. I've never really used it so far. We haven't needed to this point, but if we can use one of those maybe to aid our getaway, that would be helpful, I think. Or we can just smash them and hope they leave us alone. Probably isn't going to happen. Back onto the road after being on the tram lines. Okay, we are... Do we think we're getting away? I think we are. Which I am massively surprised by. They're searching. We are away. So, after we get away, we'll head back to the garage to Wrench. And that should be job done. And we are away from the pursuers, and here we are just arriving at the garage for Wrench. Let's see what's needed next.
Crash! 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 Wait a minute!
Hey, tell me I got something good.
Nope! Crash! Crash! Oh ho ho! Well, you got the goods. Is it actually good? It might be evil. I don't know. This is Haum we're talking about. Alright, well I will get this little fucker prepped while you go get us some caffeine.
Wait, you want me to get you two coffee?
No, he's a robot. I want you to get us caffeine. He'll take a decaf. Hey, dude, where you at? We could use a hand at the hackerspace. These home toys are 2.0 for a reason. Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Did the best I could, man.
Okay, you did a good job.
I'm
We'll
not
figure it out.
saying you're blaming me. I'm just saying we're the right component.
No, that's what you're asking me to reprogram it from the beginning.
Stop. Got you something.
Oh, nice. Finally got it. Good job.
Hey, no more bulls. These are like liquid cocaine. You think that's a good idea for Josh? Nope. Not gonna happen.
Here we go. Yeah!
I just want to say to everybody here to motherfucking dead set that we are the baddest motherfucking hacking, coding, stealing. Well,
Bring it in,
don't tell the
brother.
cops I said that shit. But cheers to us, dead sec.
All right, dude. Next step is to find a smart home and break into its server.
How's the display unit at their head complex looking?
Let's see. Security's lax. Should be safe to test for 0 day.
Should be. Thanks for the optimism.
So we are heading to a test house to test out 0 day. That's the plan. And first we have to head just outside the test house and just gain access to the server itself. And then we'll go from there.
Hey guys, the 0 day worked. I'm in.
Awesome work, Marcus. Take a look around inside the house. Home stores all their user data locally as a part of their security guarantee. If you can access the footage of people checking out the house, that'll be enough to sound the alarm.
Got it.
Okay, so now we need to infiltrate, and it is a pretty sophisticated alarm system. There's a key point there to access the lasers in the roof there. It's accessing the cameras. Ah, there's a key. That's a very good start. Now, what else have we got? Is that the only key we need? Possibly. We need to find a way to get through this beam of wires to start with, as that's an issue. There's quite a lot of alarms around, which is a worry. Let's see if we can shoot the robot as it passes through. If it stops in the middle, that should short it. Or stop the beams. Did we get it? We did. That was one hell of a shot in the end, as that gave us access and don't have to go across the alarm beams. Perfect. So we're going to hack into the system, and hopefully that'll give us more access. The fact it's got laser beams on the roof. Okay, we have a lift going down, I believe. Okay, a stun gun is out. I don't know what we're going to find inside. More of those robots, I would have thought. And obviously, they didn't start the alarm or anything. Well, I'm heading back up. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I thought that was our way in, but we couldn't seem to get anywhere. Alarm triggered. That's not a good start. Already setting off the alarm before we've even got anywhere. But we're in the house. Not the ideal way of doing it. And now we can hack this device. And the house wants to talk to us.
Welcome to Haum, the smart house of the future. As you enjoy your tour of our facilities, please take the time to truly engage with the space. Touch, feel, open, and use every object or item as you so wish. This is your experience, your journey. And when the time comes to make your decision, remember, it's not a house, unless it's a home.
Well, the home has given us the tour and the sales pitch. but we're here for one reason and one reason only. We've taken out a couple of guards we've had to deal with. Now, let's hack in to here. Hopefully this is quick. Hack to download. Okay, we need this to download pretty quickly so no one else does spot us currently. I think we are safe for a minute. And that is done. Pretty quick download, to be fair. Now, there's a guard still on the floor there. Robot's seen us though. That's an alarm again. There's a car though. And what better way to escape the house with a car that's inside the house? I can get into it. There we go. We are in. Now, let's just hold tight for a second. There's a lot of security around. There's robots I'm just being aware of. Just wondered if there's anything else. Just stay still. Not really working. We're being shot at. We've got to go. But that wall doesn't go anywhere. I thought we could drive straight out that wall. No. And out the window doesn't count either. Our getaway in the car definitely wasn't what I had planned. So now we can get away this way, out the door, as you probably should have done to start with. There are guards. Robot there as well. It's going to set the alarm off. I'm trying to find a way to jump down. We're being shot at now. Right, we're down. Now we've got to run. We definitely didn't go in there stealth in mind, did we? Guard here as well. Quick shot at him. Okay, this is our car that we parked. Ready? Was it our car? I don't think it was actually. We're going to steal the car. Someone else's. And make our getaway. If we don't bump into the rocks and things first, we'll make our getaway somewhere down this path. Come on, out of the way. Come on. Okay, down the hill. Don't think we've got much choice. And eventually we were hid by a tree and managed to make our escape. It wasn't the most subtle of escapes, but we eventually managed to hide away from the security forces, and that is that part of Home Sweet Home done. Now, we have incoming from DedSec.
Hey guys, the server was a bust.
What do you mean? You had access?
It's just a relay point. The data's being stored off-site.
No. That's not how this hardware works. If they'd installed something different,
Josh? You still there?
Looks like he's speed reading a series of intercompany memos. We'll get back to you on the how. You trace up the why.
On it.
So unfortunately the house was a bust. It didn't have the information we wanted. So now we're going to head somewhere else. And we do make it to the pier. And DedSec need to talk to us
Guys,
first.
I'm drawing close to the data funnel. Gonna find somewhere to jack in. Okay, here we go. Wow. Haum's got streams coming in from all over. I don't think this is just 2.0 we're looking at.
You're right. There's way too much here for the limited number of devices that are already live.
I'm gonna dive into their system, see where all this juicy information is winding up.
Keep us posted.
So we're going to head towards the building and hopefully find a way in to access the information that wasn't at the house like we thought it was. So, red area. I'm assuming heavily guarded, so we want to be as careful as possible. This is the home data center. So let's scale it out to start with. Just try and get an idea of where we need to get to, how many guards there is. Straight away there's a guard, and call reinforcements, another one down there as well. It's not really that helpful. This is going to be tricky. Again, we don't really want to set an alarm. We don't want people to come chasing after us. I don't think that's going to do us any good. So we're going to try and avoid everyone.
Seriously want me to market a doll that spies on kids? Are you fucking kidding me? This reads like a checklist of how to get your company sued. Always on? Ugh, lovely. Because it never sleeps isn't creepy at all for a stuffed animal. Captured moments online gallery? Please don't tell me this thing is beaming pictures of people's babies to the internet? Infant satisfaction monitoring? I don't even want to think about how it's measuring that. And why does it come with a consent form? The answer is no. I am not signing off on this one.
Okay, I just wanted to let that talk. It was one of the things we picked up. So now we've got to find our way in. Just not sure of the easiest option. And obviously I don't want to kill anyone. as is our mantra through the whole of this playthrough. We're not killing people. Obviously, if they die in explosions, that's not our fault. Our melee, in theory, probably would kill people, but we're saying it doesn't for this purpose. Okay, a couple of robots floating around, so that's something we'll be aware of. What could we use?
Nothing to report.
Yeah, that could help us. Let's try the jumper. Maybe that will give us an angle of what we need to do and where to go. Okay. So be careful of the robots and guards. Security here is definitely tight, so we're definitely in the right place, aren't we, for this information? But they are trying to keep it away from everyone. Now, there's a guard there, but ignore him. It's back to us. And we have a little access point here for the jumper. There's a guard there. So I'll just zap him. No, we took the key off him. I was going to zap, but instead we took the key off him. So now we can access some of the points we couldn't get to before. Wait for the robot to move. In fact, let's use the quadcopter. This might actually give us a better angle, maybe. So there's our point of entry, or our access point in terms of hacking. It's just in there. Can I get round to it? That's a door. I wonder if we can get to this. If we can with the copter, then we don't actually have to get in. Should be a bonus. There we go. Ah, not as simple as it first looked. The building is a whole hacking puzzle to solve, all the way to the top. So, let's start, well, I suppose at the bottom. It does seem quite simple, to be fair. Just getting the angles with the quadcopter to make sure we're going to the right place. So, head this left, opens that one up. We've got those two now, they go across. Let's move the copter around and see where these join. That's that one unlocked. Then we can head up. This one is to go across around the building. We've got to be careful here, we're running out. Yeah, that was a bit tricky. We're going to run out of signal for the quadcopter if we're not careful. Can we get an angle on this last one? We can. Send it round, and that's the top done. We're now inside. Okay. So what do we... That's that hacked. Okay. And there's something else we've got to get to in here. Or hack anyway. Just trying to get an angle on it. Currently not being able to. We're hacking some of the videos and stuff. This is the data. We have got a camera here, so maybe this is the angle we need. I think it is.
Okay, opening the floodgates. Now.
And we've got it. But you may notice the big out of range timer in the middle of the screen. Well, I didn't, and I don't know how I didn't. So I moved away because of the alarms and everything else. I thought we've got to get away from there without being spotted. So that's what we did. Unfortunately, that was the wrong thing to do.
Marcus, what did you do?
What do you mean? I gave you guys access.
Yeah, and alerted Haum's private security at the same time. They gotta have an auxiliary system monitoring their connections. Just hole up and wait it out. We'll siphon everything as fast as we can.
Okay, hurry.
So that didn't go to plan.
Okay,
now we have to head back in. And the reason
floodgates.
we're already in already, you'll see we're in a completely different place. And that is because we died trying to get into the building. And when the game reloaded us back in, it actually put us in the perfect place. I don't know why, but it did. So, open the floodgates again. This time we need to stay where we are. Because we've got to let this download as much as we can. Now, we are going to get a bit of talk from DedSec. You've heard this before, and I'll explain why in a second.
What did you do?
What do you mean? I gave you guys access.
Yeah, and alerted Haum's private security at the same time. They gotta have an auxiliary system monitoring their connections. Just hole up and wait it out. We'll siphon everything as fast as we can.
Okay, hurry.
So that was the same conversation we had with DedSec when we were already out of range. So it happens anyway because the alarms have gone off. Now we've got to stay in here until this download's complete. And we're currently being attacked by guards. So we've got to try and defend ourselves again. We're still doing no killing as much as possible. In fact, melee doesn't count for that one. If we close this door, maybe that will give us some respite. They're shooting at us. There we go, door closed. I'm assuming they can open it, but I'll keep it closed as long as we can. Hopefully, that will work in our favour. The guards can be a little bit silly, and in this case, that point is proven by the fact they're not even trying to open the door. They know we're in here, but they're not opening the doors. So we are safe, essentially, which means we can get this download to 100% without having to worry about them coming in, I believe. They may still try, but currently, they're not. You'd think they would. They'd think they'd just, you know, open the door and start shooting at us again. It's a brilliant defense. Close the door. AI can't use it. You do not know how to open a door to get to us. Perfect way of defending yourself. And this is the room of, like I was saying before, that we died trying to get to this area, and it put us in it once we died, which was really weird. It saved me a lot of legwork, admittedly. Downside is, I actually don't know the way out, because we didn't get to the room before we died. We got seen, shot, yeah, didn't go well. So, we now can leave. It's 100% downloaded. So we got to get out of here. There is a guy at the door though. Ah, nice shot there. So that's him down. Don't know how many more guards are here, but we've got to figure a way out of here, because, like I say, I didn't make it to that point before. There's a guard just through this door. Okay, we've taken her out. The melee has knocked her unconscious, honestly. We're nearly out of here. Let's go. They're shooting at us. We've got to run. In the car. We need to get out of here. Truck will do. Let's go. Get in. Get in. Okay, we can't get in. I don't know why. It won't let us in. Can we get in this one? Yes, we can. Okay, we're going to drive away. Now, we've run out of time for today's episode. We'll do part 2 in the next episode. This was only half the mission done. There's a lot more to come. So, hope you enjoyed watching the part 1. And we're back very, very soon with part 2 of Home Sweet Home in Watch Dogs 2.